in Johnson County, we can see that, it's kind of a similarity. The one number that stands out to me right away is the new listings was up 373%, month over month, but down a little bit year over year. So 431 new listings, pendings were 90. So properties under contract, 75 properties closed last month. Showings was 1,715 showings, up 42% for month over month. Days on the market actually increased a little bit to 81%, and then the sold price, at 262,547. And so similar numbers to Black Hawk County as far as where we see the activity of new listings coming onto the market and activity of buyers looking at homes increases, while the lagging indicators of solds and pendings kind of pull back a little bit month over month, because not a lot of people were looking in December or writing offers in December that would close, in January. And so those numbers kind of pull back a little bit. Any numbers on Johnson County that kind of stand out to you, Tim, or?
Just the amount of showings. I mean, people kind of get frustrated in the months of December and January as, some of the homes that have been out there are the same ones they've seen for the last, month, 2 months, 3 months. So, the buyers are really itching. So anything that hits the market, we are seeing a decent level of activity on those homes. So that's one thing we look at is the buyers are definitely out there. And now it's just trying to figure out what type of buyers are actively looking and which ones might be a little bit more of a lull in the market. But, it's taking these numbers and analyzing it and kind of putting them into pools of what we think is active and what we think is maybe not so active.
Yeah, and kind of the same line of what we just talked about, Black Hawk County, that macro and micro level. In the macro level, if you have a listing and there's a lot of activity out there, that will look good. But on the micro level, if your property has a ton of competition, it's kind of a stale market or stale inventory, that could possibly hinder you. And so you always want to kind of, with your agent, or if you're listing it by owner or whatever it is, you kind of want to drill into those numbers, like you said, a little bit more.